Today we're here at the beautiful Plains Airsoft Arena in Plains, Pennsylvania, and we're going to be reviewing and looking at this here. As you can see, my cut finger. It is FN30-K. The original FN30 body was built by Killbucket, aka Mr. Minigun, at air-sharp.com. I'll put the links in the description in case you want to see some of the other things that he does. I originally put in a P90 and a P90 hop-up with one 1120 round box mag on this. It fed fair, decent rate of fire, but I was just not seeing the use out of it that I could, because it didn't fire as well. There was a lot of inconsistencies. A lot of space for battery, and it was a full auto only gun. I sent this off to Rudy at Bingo Airsoft Works, and he installed a Fusion engine in it. Or, listen to me, PolarStar engine in it. And did a whole new barrel assembly, hop-up unit, the whole 9 yards. I'll do a link to his video so you can see all the internals on this that he did. The only thing that I have on this now is I have the sling and the bipod, which I'm using to hold it up or carry it. Or you can place it on an emplacement and use it like that. This is a support weapon. 5,000 round drum mag, or box mag, which you can see in the back there a little bit. I'll show that a little bit later. And it can go semi or full auto. Now, when I got the gun, it was semi only, so I switched it up to full auto. I neglected to bring my chrono today, which I will actually update in the video before I post this, and I want to get a rate of fire and an FPS. According to Rudy, when he shot it, it was getting 470 to 475 FPS, which is the baseline that I had him shoot for on the setup. What I do have to do is see the rate of fire, and I want to get it down a little bit lower, maybe like 350 with 2.5s, so I might be able to even use it in the arena here. Set it to semi-only, use it semi-only in this environment. So in order to do that, I have to get the FPS down, and I have to get the rate of fire down if we allow full auto nights like the adult nights. So I'm going to start going into the review. I'm going to put it on, get in front of the camera here, and you'll get to see my smiling face. And we're going to try and do some shooting. It's a little dark in here to follow the BB, so I brought a 400 lumen flashlight so you can see how it shoots. Now, I have not adjusted the hop-up, so it does drop at about 100 feet. They start dropping. So I do have to do some hop-up adjustments on this to get a little bit better, and I might finish the filming at home at the 125-foot target, because that is my target range for this weapon. Okay, we're going to switch over and show the carry position and it firing. Okay, walking in frame now, and what you can see when I hold this up is the box mag, which I was talking about. It has a nice flip lid, a little divot here so that when you close it, locks in place, it can't come open. You don't spill the BBs out if you happen to set it down. Bipod on the front here is just for looks. I would normally have that in and shoot this from this position here. Sling is a cross sling. I've got one pin on this side going across to the front here, and it does have a swivel, so this goes back and forth. This one can go front to front and side to side, in case you want to move it around a little bit. But the firing position for this will be roughly hip level, straight out, or you could raise it up to a little bit above your belt. This is not an aiming weapon. This is not a finesse weapon. This is put rounds down range so your people can move forward. So I'm going to hook this up to some high pressure air, and I had it set at 100 pounds PSI, or 100 PSI, and I think it was way too hot. Rudy had set it at 80 PSI, shooting around 370 to 375. So what I did is I set my regulator back down to just a little bit under 80, and eventually I'm going to set it down even farther so that I get a 350 FPS rating. So let's do a full auto burst here. I'm away from the camera, so I might move the camera to the other side so you can see this when we're firing. And the echo is intense in here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to move the camera to the other side, and then we're going to do some shooting again. And then finally I'm going to put the light on the outside of the gun, and then we're going to actually put the camera out there so you can get an idea of the BBs when they're hitting. Okay, get back out in the frame here again. Now you can see the gun hung with the box mag. And I did get a complaint already. Someone said to me, why do you have the bullets on the wrong side? They're coming out of the wrong side of the gun. If I was left-handed, this box mag would be in the right place and the bullets would come out to the right side. But because I am right-handed, my dominant hand is back here, I want to carry the gun this way as I'm moving forward. So it's just a natural position for me to have. Now I might shorten this sling up a little bit to get this up a little higher, but right now where it's at now is perfect for me to just hold and walk with it. So I'm going to raise it up a little bit for the camera and you can hear it firing. And I don't know, I'm going to pause after I shoot a little bit so if you can hear it hitting the building 100 feet away. And there it is hitting the building. Okay, we're going to put a light on it now and see if we can see it shooting. Okay, I am set up facing out into the arena, and I have my light with its little quick on. There the light is on, and I'm going to try to see if you can see that. Now I am seeing a stream of BBs come out of there on the camera, so hopefully that translates to your video when you're seeing it. Try and move it out a little farther so you can see it. Working awesome. Okay, what I'm going to try to do now is I'm out by the building. I'm at 100 feet. I'm in there shooting about 10 feet in. So we are definitely at 100 feet. I have the camera set up here. I am going to be trying to shoot to the right of this, or what would be your right, and hit the building. And I want to see if you can see the BBs coming out toward me. It's a little dangerous because I'm hopefully, I don't want to shoot too close to the camera, but I might move the camera over a bit. Okay, we are definitely in the danger zone with the camera now, and I'm going to try not to shoot the camera. I'm going to walk all the way back there and then start firing and hope for the best. Yeah, we'll take a couple of test shots with the light on it. Hopefully you'll be able to see it back there. I don't know where I'm going to be firing. Okay, final conclusion. I might have to shorten this sling up a little bit so it brings it up a little higher, but it's perfect for at the waist. I also might take this grip off here. It's nice if you're holding it up here, but I found that when I was shooting, doing a clamp pan over the top or under like this, actually gave me a little bit more stability. I have to check on the rate of fire, and I might do a little blub video here to do the rate of fire and the FPS, but the gun works phenomenal. I shot a lot of rounds through it already, and there's lots of rounds left in here. So 5,000 rounds in the drum mag, and this works great. If I can get the pressure down and get it set to 350 and put it back to semi-only, I'm going to ask Mark if I can use this in the arena. I'm sure he'll let me, but you never know. All right, this has been the FN30K-K, designed and built by Killbucket and PolarStar, upgraded by Bingo Airsoft Works. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. What the fuck was that?